The world is about to change forever as BRICS is about to overtake NATO once and for all. BRICS has become an economic superpower, and here's why. You have already heard about the 20 countries who are hell-bent on joining BRICS. Now, imagine Mexico joining this alliance. Mexico, with its strong economy and strategic location, will immediately start seeing massive improvements from joining BRICS. By aligning with these emerging economies, Mexico would gain access to new markets, investment opportunities, and a platform to strengthen its global influence. And it could very likely have an outstanding impact on the world economy. The addition of Mexico's economy to the BRICS alliance would increase the group's overall economic power, making it an even more formidable force in global trade and investment. This could lead to a shift in the balance of economic power, as the BRICS countries would collectively represent a larger share of the global economy. This shift could potentially challenge the dominance of traditional economic powerhouses like the United States and the European Union, leading to a more multipolar world economy. How will the mighty American government react to this? Is Mexico tired of America's empty promises? The United States has long been a dominant force in the global economy, but the rise of BRICS and the potential addition of Mexico could pose a significant challenge to this dominance. There are several reasons why this might hurt the U.S. With Mexico joining BRICS, the U.S. could lose some of its trade advantages with its southern neighbor. Mexico is currently one of the largest trading partners of the United States, and a shift in Mexico's trade priorities could lead to a decrease in U.S. exports and imports. Another point to consider is that as Mexico aligns itself with its new allies, it could attract more investment from these nations, potentially snatching the funds that would have otherwise gone to the United States. The United States' ability to shape international economic policies and decisions will be undermined as a result of Mexico joining the BRICS alliance and increasing the group's global influence. Now let's discuss why the BRICS alliance might become stronger than NATO. NATO, or the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, is a military alliance primarily focused on collective defense. While BRICS is an economic alliance, its growing influence could have implications for global security and power dynamics. As the BRICS countries continue to grow economically, they will have more resources to invest in their military capabilities. This could lead to a shift in the balance of military power, with BRICS nations becoming more capable of challenging NATO's dominance. The growing economic power of BRICS could also translate into increased diplomatic influence. This could enable the BRICS countries to shape international policies and decisions in ways that challenge NATO's interests. As BRICS countries strengthen their ties, they may also form regional alliances with other nations, further expanding their influence and challenging NATO's dominance in various parts of the world. Mexico might be outsmarting the United States in several ways. By aligning with BRICS, Mexico would be diversifying its trade partners, reducing its reliance on the United States. This could give Mexico more leverage in trade negotiations and protect its economy from potential disruptions in U.S.-Mexico relations. Joining BRICS could make Mexico more attractive to investors from the BRICS countries, potentially boosting its economy and increasing its global influence. Plus, Mexico could strengthen its regional influence in Latin America, positioning itself as a key player in the region and potentially challenging the United States' dominance. Another aspect to consider is the potential for technological advancements and innovation that could arise for Mexico. The BRICS countries have been investing heavily in research and development, and their collaboration in areas such as technology, science, and innovation has been growing. Mexico would gain access to cutting-edge technologies and research from the other member countries. This could help Mexico accelerate its technological development and become more competitive in the global market. Although this may take a while to happen, Mexico could participate in joint research projects with other member countries, fostering innovation and the development of new technologies. This collaboration could benefit all BRICS countries and contribute to their overall technological advancement. Energy and infrastructure are crucial components of economic development, and Mexico's inclusion in BRICS could have significant implications in these areas. Mexico has vast energy resources, including oil, natural gas, and renewable energy sources. Mexico could benefit from increased cooperation in energy production, distribution, and technology, helping it to develop its energy sector more efficiently and sustainably. BRICS countries have been investing in infrastructure projects both within their borders and in other developing countries. Mexico's participation in BRICS could attract more investment in its infrastructure, improving transportation, communication, and other essential systems that support economic growth. As a member of BRICS, Mexico could play a crucial role in enhancing regional connectivity in Latin America. This could involve participating in infrastructure projects that connect the region, promoting economic understanding, and creating the pathway for greater cooperation among Latin American countries. Finally, let's explore the political implications of Mexico joining BRICS. Mexico's inclusion in BRICS would further strengthen South-South cooperation, which refers to the collaboration among developing countries in the Global South. This cooperation could help these countries address common challenges and promote their collective interests on the global stage. As mentioned earlier, Mexico's alignment with BRICS could challenge the United States' dominance in the region and globally. This shift in the balance of power could lead to a more multipolar world, where multiple centers of power coexist and influence global politics. Mexico's participation could contribute to the promotion of multilateralism, which involves multiple countries working together to address global issues. This approach could help create a more inclusive and cooperative international system, in contrast to the current dominance of a few major powers. Environmental issues are increasingly important in the global arena, and joining BRICS could lead to greater cooperation in addressing these challenges. It would be easy to expect Mexico to collaborate with other member countries to address climate change, sharing best practices and working together to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and promote sustainable development. Mexico is home to a rich biodiversity, and its participation in BRICS could lead to increased cooperation in conserving and protecting these valuable ecosystems. This collaboration could involve sharing knowledge, resources, and expertise to promote biodiversity conservation across the BRICS countries. As countries realize the benefit of joining BRICS, this could foster greater cooperation in promoting sustainable development, ensuring that economic growth is balanced with environmental protection and social equity. This collaboration could help BRICS countries achieve their sustainable development goals and contribute to a more sustainable global economy. While Mexico's potential inclusion in BRICS presents many opportunities, it also comes with challenges that need to be addressed. Mexico would need to carefully balance its relations with the United States and other traditional allies while deepening its ties with BRICS countries. This delicate balancing act could prove challenging, as Mexico seeks to maintain its existing partnerships while forging new alliances. Joining BRICS could bring economic benefits to Mexico, but it would also be essential to ensure that these benefits are distributed equitably among its population. Addressing income inequality and promoting inclusive growth would be crucial for Mexico to fully capitalize on the opportunities presented by its inclusion in BRICS. As Mexico aligns itself with BRICS, it may find itself caught in the middle of geopolitical tensions between the alliance and other major powers, such as the United States and the European Union. Navigating these tensions and maintaining its national interests would be a key challenge for Mexico in this new geopolitical landscape. Recently, ideas from U.S. Republican lawmakers about military involvement in Mexico's cartel conflict has sparked tension between the two nations. The recent killing of American citizens near the U.S. border by cartels has put pressure on the U.S.-Mexico relationship. Some Republican representatives in the U.S. House have taken advantage of this tragic event to advocate for U.S. military action, including the possibility of invading Mexico to confront the cartels. In reaction, Mexican President Andrés Obrador labeled the idea reckless and declared that Mexico would not allow foreign interference. Due to the ongoing demands for U.S. military involvement, Mexico has shown a renewed desire to become part of BRICS. So there you have it. Be sure to leave a comment. And before you leave, why not like and subscribe? See you next time.